Hey Frugivore, welcome back to Frugivore Diet Channel. So today's video is a reaction. We are going to react to Sanne Vloet, I believe her name is, and she is a professional clothes hanger, I believe, supermodel, model. And you know how I feel about this profession. I am not supportive because basically this modeling industry just ruins females' self-esteem, and it also just puts you in these different kind of classes. You know, if you're tall and you've got the dimensions of a supermodel, then you're like above other females in the population. It obviously doesn't teach you any real life, valuable skills, you know what I mean, except just standing there looking pretty in clothing, and that is really quite useless. And what are the real life skills that being a model teaches you? Really think about it. That you can really use to improve your life and help others improve their life. I don't see it. Okay, tell me in the comments if you really think so, but like, I do not see it, and I do not support this occupation. So she has 1.2, but this is not a reflection on her as an individual, on her character or anything like that. Okay, so don't make it that. She has 1.2 million subscribers, and this video is a day in the life of a model plus what I eat and clothing haul. And this has had over 200,000 views, and it was uploaded this year. And I think I have done a response to her in the past. You can go and check that out. But let's get into it. Let's see what she eats as a clothes hanger. And definitely give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Do something if you want to see more of them. Just stop right now and hit that button. All right, let's get into it.
Alrighty, I'm going to make a little breakfast. I made matcha crabs the other day, which is really delicious, but today I'm feeling like normal crabs.
Oh, so she said matcha. Did she say matcha crabs? Crepes? So, okay, so she had these, like, she put some stimulant matcha, like caffeine, in crepes. Is that what she's saying? Okay, so that's a strange start to the day.
Pancakes, whatever you want to call it. You only need like a couple ingredients, so I want to show you the recipe. And then have a little party.
Okay. All right, so we got the wartime oats. A lot of individuals have the oats, and you know how I feel. I'm supportive. That is great, but you are a fresh being. There's no excuse not to eat fruit, not to get a fruit meal, fruit bowl, smoothie bowl, whatever for breakfast. Right? Because this is tough on your digestion. First thing, it is not the ultimate energy for you. It's what soldiers take to war. Very dry stuff. Oh, but like, look, okay, if you're gonna make pancakes, you're gonna make crepes, all right. I even have it in my Raw Till 4 book. I have oat pancakes or crepes, so sure, you can do that recipe, but I don't recommend it for breakfast, okay, for breakfast. Have it for dinner, Obviously on Raw Till 4, you would have it for dinner, ideally, because it is cooked. But for breakfast, it's not the best. But oats, okay. Ah! Whoa, why does she have to go and ruin the oats like that with the hensies? Okay, that was totally surprising. That was surprising. You don't need to... Look, I'm going to show you the one from the Raw Till 4 book. You don't need to add these unfertilized reproductive cycles of a chicken, right? These little acid balls, okay? You don't need to add that. And they're just cruel to baby male chicks. Like, why would you bother? Yeah, gotta get sweetness in there. Half a cup of almond milk. Okay. Oh, well, she said melt some vegan butter. So she got some plant-based butter there. That's great. But yeah. But I mean, like, it's probably like palm oil or coconut oil or something like that. So it's just, why are you gonna go and have the lamp oil first thing in the morning and basically just make it very hard for your body to derive energy from the food that you are eating, right? You want that energy. You want to get up and go, right? You don't want to get up and go, oh, and hold your gut, and feel like low in energy. Wow, so she's adding butter for each one of these. So it's getting quite fatty, including, the egg as well. It's quite a fatty dish.
Alrighty. Pancakes are ready here. I want to get one of those special like crepes pans so you can make those like really thin ones, because my top one actually looks...
That looks very beige, right? Very, very beige. It's not something that is going to really inspire you to be your best, is it? really first thing in the morning. It's yeah, not a lot of color there, right? Not a lot of color.
It's pretty like nice and thin, but the ones
Wow. Okay.
underneath are just a little thicker. So
It looks gross. It really does look gross. And I know I have oats. I know I have oat pancakes in my book. And yes, okay, you know, sometimes it's all right. But for dinner, all right. But you need to add fruit to this for sure.
I'm in debate. Shall I put strawberries in there or shall I a little thicker? So I'm in debate. Shall I put strawberries in there or shall I put cheese on there?
Did she say, I'm not into beige? It looks beige or something? It kind of sounds like that. Should I put strawberries or cheese? She thinks cheese is a good option. Holy, please put the strawberries. Please. Please. Strawberry.
No, I'm gonna put some strawberries.
Oh, thank fruit. She's putting strawberries.
These are like perfection.
Exactly. That is perfection. That is from nature. It is a whole food. Nature created it, not a human, you know, just mixing and frying and all that sort of stuff that really degrades the quality of the food. Nature just delivers the fruit as it is, a perfect package, nourishing as fuck.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. It's beauty food. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Alright, so she got a bit of cashew butter there, quite a bit. So it's ending up being quite fatty, and she's got hemp seeds as well. You do not need to add all this. It's just completely unnecessary, and it makes it harder for your body to derive the fuel to power your cells, okay? Yeah, remember all the egg in there as well. She's got cashew, she's got the plant-based butter, she's got the cashew butter, she has hemp seeds, she has egg yolk. It's quite fatty.
Seeds. So delicious. Yeah, so good. I was craving this morning.
Probably because she's under eating a lot other days. Okay, if she's eating this way, she's still going to be restricting her calories because, look, you only have to restrict foods that are non-foods for humans, right? Okay, you don't have to restrict the foods that we are actually meant to eat. Keep that in mind. If you are restricting the food you're eating, you're really not meant to be eating it. Okay, there's something to think about, like to lose weight, and that's what she's doing for sure because she is a model. So I've done the calorie restriction. It does not work. Calorie restriction for weight loss does not work. Just listen to me. I've been there, done that. Calories aren't the enemy. It's not about that. It's not, real food is not the enemy, okay? It's about what you put in your gob.
So I was definitely, give or take, like 15 to 20 pounds heavier in these clips here. I was smashing in over 3,000 calories pretty much every single day. I was coming from a place, I feel, of extreme hunger because I restricted so heavily in the past that I feel like I needed to go through this full year of just doing raw till 4 to the T and really just smashing it in, like unlimited carbs. Like I ate so much refined sugar and fruit, like pretty much lunch and breakfast and lunch every single day. I really smashed it in hard, and this did lead to a little bit of weight gain, but I feel like it was healthy for me. I was mentally okay with that. Like, I just wanted something that made me feel good, and I just wanted to enjoy the food I was eating, and this did lead to a small amount of weight gain. Now I'm 15 to 20 pounds lighter, and I got to a point in this lifestyle where it no longer felt good to be eating over 3,000 calories. I feel like my hunger levels kind of leveled out throughout this lifestyle, and that's why people just don't need to rush it. Like, you need to go through that period where you refeed your body if you're coming from a restrictive past. You know, I had to go through it, and everyone's experience is different. Some people don't even gain weight.
And I think modeling is so glorified as being something like so amazing, and it's just not. It's just in this like Victoria's Secret angel rubbish. What a big old scam. What a big old lie. Seriously, just forget it. That's not what you want to aspire to. That for me is embarrassing. You know, don't put yourself out there as just like some, you know, just like doll, you know, like some without a personality, basically, just like some clothes hanger.
What I really love about this recipe is that obviously it's like super thin, so you can have more. But it's also, I don't know, I just like love the really like thin pancakes over the thick one. And because they're not super sweet, you can either eat them in a sweet way, like this with like fruits and almond butter, or make them like savory with like cheese or bacon or egg.
Oh wow,
or...
cheese or bacon or eggs. Okay, so you can see she's definitely not plant-based. You know, she's vegan. If she's obviously she's not vegan. She's having eggs, but you know, I kind of thought she was. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I thought she was more in that direction, but just recommending pig flesh and yeah, cheese.
Vegan cheese or something like that.
Oh, at least she said that. At least she said that. But yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're on to lunch here. Oh no. Okay, so it looks like some sort of Caesar salad concoction here. I'm not sure yet.
I got the le bowl with chicken.
Oh wow, so she's definitely not plant-based in any way, or like in a direction or anything. As you can see here, le bowl, brown rice parmesan. You know, people think like just because it's kind of presented in a more fancy way that it's somehow healthier for you. No, it's unhealthy as fuck. Seriously, if you're gonna have aged bovine secretion parmesan, rucola, oh yeah, okay, that's like rocket, avocado, grilled chicken. I mean, grilled dead bird flesh for the human frugivore who's designed to eat fruit is ridiculous.
Brown rice, avocado, and parmesan and chipotle.
Fatty.
And Jessie got...
Doesn't matter what Jessie got. What is that? What? That is all tuna? That whole thing? That is a huge amount of raw tuna. That's, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wormy city for her. Yikes. Girlfriend, yikes. A stimulant? It's likely to be a stimulant of some sort.
We just picked up a little boba mango. It's really good.
I don't know.
It's like my go-to boba order. I always have the mango green tea. And actually,
okay, so green tea does have caffeine. It is a stimulant, so she's having a stimulant at this point, and I'm not surprised, right? Because she hasn't had a lot of sweet fruit. She's just had a lot of like animal protein and fat, and not enough carbohydrates. This looks like a matcha.
Wow.
What is going on here?
For you, and I'll put on a coaster.
Acts of service. I love you.
Taste how much I love you.
Taste so much.
Getting better and better.
I don't know. I don't think this is a green juice, right? Is this a matcha creation?
It's really good.
What is it?
Delicious, baby. Thank you.
Alrighty. I get my little afternoon matcha.
Okay, see, afternoon matcha. So he's presenting her with the drugs. He's saying, I love you. Here's the drugs. Oh, that's sad, right? When you're serving up your partner drugs to help them get through the day. Because matcha has caffeine. It's just coffee, basically. Don't think it's any better, right? It's just crap. There's a lot of marketing trying to say it's better. It's not. Oh, what is that?
Faux soup with a lot of veggies, and I believe there's tofu in there. And then on the side, some kale salad.
Wow, okay, this might be a plant-based dinner, and that's great. Very small serve, very, very small, but is it plant-based? I think it is.
Yum.
I mean, when you add it there, like, it's good because there's volume from the vegetable matter, but you have to realize you have to eat a lot more because for the amount of bites, the fiber, because the fiber and the water content, you know, it bulks out the food. If you just scrunch it all up into your hand, it's not going to be very much volume, right? And not a lot of calories, so you need to eat a lot. This is like, I'm definitely supportive of this. She just needs more sweet in her day. She's not getting enough, and that's going to affect her energy levels. It's going to affect just her health in general. So the noodles, right, I've eaten a lot of rice noodles in my time. I've eaten a lot of rice noodles, and if you're on Rule Till 4, fine, you know, you can have some rice noodles. I wouldn't recommend every night, maybe, you know, once a week or so. It's better not to have the wartime food, okay? It's always better, right? Better if you have sweet potato, or if you have even cooked banana, like cooked plantain. It's like a sliding scale thing, so cooked plantain is better, then go to the sweet potato, then go to potato, white potato, then go to rice, and then go to the noodles. See, this is going to be healthier for you, easier for your body to derive nutrition from it, fresher, you know, because these noodles can be very, very old, and it's going to be very tough on your digestion. Just remember that.
Bye.
I'm confused why the matcha is being shown again. Maybe she has another one, but I can see that there was, you know, the drugs are in there with the green tea, with the matcha. So you can see her diet is essentially deficient. All right. And it's obvious it's deficient in sweet fruit, but great she had a plant-based dinner. Like, that's awesome, right? Hopefully she goes in that direction, because it's 2021, San. You should be vegan by this point. Anyone who is not is just so clueless. You know, there's so much education, so much information. So definitely jump on board if you're not. All right, don't forget to go fruit yourself, and I'll see you soon.